Welcome back. Several people were set to be arraigned in the magistrate's court today, including a 31-year-old male charged in connection with possession of 7 illegal firearms and a large quantity of assorted ammunition. 18 pounds of suspected hydroponic marijuana also found in his possession with a street value of $36,000. These charges stem from a joint police operation on Monday, the 2nd of June in Nassau Village. 2 17-year-old males were said to be arraigned for the offenses of murder, attempted murder, and 2 counts of possession of firearms with the intent to endanger life. Additionally, a 31-year-old male and a 22-year-old male were arraigned for the offenses of conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to commit attempted murder, and 2 counts of possession of firearms with the intent to endanger life, as well as 2 counts of accessory after the fact. These charges stem from a shooting incident that occurred on Monday, the 2nd of June on Pigeon Plum Street, Pinewood Gardens. That resulted in the death of a 29-year-old male, 29-year-old Philip Ferguson, and a 26-year-old male was also hospitalized in that incident. Also arraigned today, a 29-year-old male for the offense of attempted murder. The charges stem from a shooting incident that occurred on Saturday, the 4th of May on Nassau Street. Also from the courts, a 17-year-old, another one, 17 years old, a male, arraigned today on 4 counts of attempted murder and possession of a firearm with the intent to endanger life. These charges stem from a shooting incident that occurred on the 2nd of March on Blue Hill Road that resulted in 4 individuals being hospitalized. In other news, just a few weeks after leading a demonstration on behalf of nurses outside Superclub's Breezes, Muriel Lightbourne, president of the Bahamas Nurses Union, the BNU, has reportedly been removed as president. Lightbourne is being accused by the union's executive members of violating the Constitution, not adhering to governance protocols established by the union, and failing to advocate for nurses on a number of unresolved matters. The announcement that Lightbourne is no longer authorized to conduct business on behalf of the union was made in a joint statement by BNU Secretary General Siobhan Brennan, Vice President Shanique Cox, and Assistant Treasurer Maria Smith, along with 2 trustees. Reportedly, police were sent to Lightbourne's home to collect union assets, but they were unsuccessful. There has been no public response from Mrs. Lightbourne at this time. The Bahamas Constitution Party, the BCP, is calling for the implementation of a livable wage no less than $400 per week for a 40 to 45-hour work week. In a statement issued on Monday to mark Labor Day, party leader Ali McIntosh said this is not just a policy but a moral imperative. McIntosh says a minimum wage of $176 per week is a national disgrace. She asks how can anyone in the modern Bahamas pay rent, send their child to school, put food on the table, and keep the lights on with so little. She said the BCP supports large businesses and champions small and medium-sized enterprises, but will not support profit margins that grow fat off the back of underpaid workers. She says the days of squeezing the poor while enriching the powerful must come to an end. And finally, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force commissioning ceremony for 4 new safe boats acquired from Safe Boat International recently took place at the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Harbor Patrol Unit, East Bay Street. The ceremony marked the culmination of a strategic defense procurement initiative that began in January of 2024. The 4 newly acquired safe boats represent a substantial investment in the nation's maritime security capabilities and will significantly enhance the Royal Bahamas Defense Force ability to strengthen border security and territorial defense. It will also allow for them to combat transnational criminal networks, support the decentralization of Defense Force operations, and protect the nation's exclusive economic zone and maritime interests. In attendance was National Security Minister Wayne Munro, the Minister of Education Glenys Anna Martin, Opposition Leader Michael Pintard, and Deputy Leader of the Opposition Shannon Dawn Cartwright. Also present, U.S. Embassy Chargé d'Affaires Kimberly Furnish. And that will do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Dorino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.